Let's address the elephant in the room. Because frankly, it's way too big and my landlord said I can't have any pets. I made a video about my hype for Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I was gonna make a video about Metroid Prime 4. I still really want to play Metroid Prime 4, but it feels wrong of me to just stand here and talk about my hype for these games, as if I'm okay with these $80 to $90 price tags that Nintendo have set for their games. And I want to make it clear that I'm not. And that's not even mentioning the price of the console itself, which initially I was okay with the $450 price tag, but Nintendo has recently stated that the price for the Switch 2 and its accessories could increase in response to the tariffs in the US. They stated that the price of the games won't change, but basically everything else will. There's a chance that in the future, we might be looking at a $700 price tag for the Switch 2 in the US, and that's before you even buy one of their $80 games. And the prices of these games were announced the same day as the tariffs, so that means Nintendo planned to set these prices before they even knew about the tariffs. It's baffling that a company who has been known as the family-friendly option in the gaming sphere for decades is now the one pushing for more expensive games. And that's not the only thing they're pushing for. They're also pushing against the ownership of physical video games. Their new $90 physical games, the games won't even be installed on the cartridge. The cartridge itself will serve as just a key, allowing you to download and play the digital game. So you're basically just paying $10 extra for a bunch of plastic. And don't even get me started on the C button, dude. The chat feature? In the future, after its free trial is over, the C button, when pressed, will prompt you to purchase a Nintendo Online subscription if you don't have one. That means it is literally a credit card button that is built right into the controller. It feels greedy, it feels gross, and all of this has just really soured my excitement for these releases. Now, I'm gonna be real, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I won't buy a Nintendo Switch 2, because at some point in the future, I probably will for Metroid Prime 4, because I'm a fool. I'm a foolish fool. But that's assuming that I can even get one. Because if they're going to increase the price of the Switch in the future because of the tariffs, then everyone and their mom, especially scalpers, are going to be on that like pigeons on bread. But then, even if I do get a Switch 2, what do I do with the Switch 2 games for YouTube content? Talk about games barely anyone can afford, like some rich guy? Oh yes, Nintendo's latest offering is quite exquisite indeed. Honestly, the whole situation is looking pretty bleak and uncertain. But I just want to get my thoughts out there on some upcoming Nintendo games just so I can have them be known. I think Metroid Prime 4 looks incredible, and I'm so glad that Retro Studios is back. I had a whole script written and ready to go and talk about it, but I can't bring myself to record it anymore. The hype is gone. It has nothing to do with the game itself, it's just everything surrounding the Switch 2. Mario Kart World looks fun for sure, but it's not a system seller for me. And if you want to know my thoughts on like Tomodachi Life or DK Bonanza, I've already got videos covering those. I think the new content coming to the Zelda Switch 2 editions are cool, however, it is incredibly uncool of Nintendo to charge $80 for Breath of the Wild and not include the DLC. If you want the DLC, you gotta pay extra. But if you already own the game, you can upgrade to the Switch 2 edition for $10. But I mean, it just kinda sucks they're selling a game that came out in 2017 for $80, $90 if you want it physical. And most of these new features, while cool for the most part, most of them are tied to a phone app. And I don't know, that just kind of feels cheap. I was very excited for the Duskbloods until I found out that it's just going to be an online multiplayer game. Now I'm just moderately excited. I don't have anything against online multiplayer games. Heck, I've got over 200 hours in Marvel Rivals and counting. But multiplayer isn't the reason I play Souls games. I do think it will be fun, and I know Elden Ring Night Rain will be fun because I've played it. But I don't think my level of enjoyment will be as high as my playthroughs of the single-player content of past Souls games. As for GameCube NSO, I know I literally just made a video about my excitement for it, but I'm no longer excited for it. All my excitement for that has been completely vaporized because I thought I'd have some money left after buying a Switch 2 and maybe one game to try out the subscription, but oh well, I guess. It sucks that this video has been so negative, but I want to come up with some videos talking about other games I've been excited for on other consoles, like Expedition 33 or Trails Beyond the Horizon. I also want to make a video talking about the first Berserker Kazan, once I beat it. I've put over 100 hours into the game so far, but it's difficult. But what are your thoughts on the whole situation? Are you gonna buy a Switch 2? Are my opinions stupid and wrong? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go back and play some Kazan. I'm running a glass cannon build, and I dumped just about all of my stats into willpower, so that's probably why it's so hard, but it's all in the patterns. I just gotta learn the patterns.